pandemic, but informed pandemic. Many people are so scared of the virus. Yet, I'm going to talk today about what the reality is. Why not to get so scared about this virus? So this is an update on facts about coronavirus. In Wuhan, China, the epicenter of the pandemic, there's a report that 85.5% of pregnant women who tested positive for the virus had no symptoms. That means that 15% had symptoms, but 85% is a large number of positive with virus, PCR test, and their symptoms, asymptomatic. And then out of 34,000 people who had a history of COVID virus infection, 107 tested positive the second time, but none were symptomatic. So maybe it means that you can get the virus a second time, and then that has implications on the vaccine. So 34,000 got the virus and were vaccinated naturally through the virus, not with Pfizer or Moderna. And yet 107 got the virus a second time. That means they were exposed to many kinds of antigens from the virus, and yet their immune system was not good enough to prevent 107 from developing a second time. So my point is that we have to develop the immune system, not go after the virus itself. If the immune system is good, you won't get very sick, as shown by the pregnant women who were asymptomatic, and the 107 who acquired the virus a second time and were asymptomatic. Now there is a vaccine produced by Moderna. I was reading some troubling factors about this. Moderna is a pharmaceutical company that never supposedly produced any vaccines in the past or medications in the past. But they are funded by Bill Gates. I was already in the news. Yet they are the number one forerunners of the vaccine in the United States. So the problem is that, one, I do not see any of the newspapers who are sowing fear or making people afraid of the virus mention vitamin D, sunlight, or vitamin C, and others to boost your immune system. Is this a conspiracy or just a conspiracy theory? Or is this negligence by our Department of Health and the newspapers and the radio and television media? I comment a lot on the newspapers articles from Manila on COVID-19. Many times I'm blocked by them because they do not want my views on improving immunity with vitamin D, vitamin C, and other nutrients. So whether people believe that there's a conspiracy for us to get the vaccine, or they're just ignorant or incompetent, I do not know. But for me, we can get over this COVID-19 scare by getting sunlight. Project Shine here in Zamboanga City. We are also starting to get signatures to stop the lockdown and use vitamin D. Oh, this is vitamin C with zinc and vitamin D to prevent COVID. You can also use alcohol sprays, and this is called a face shield, which they claim will help. I doubt it. And masks. So what is the use for mask? They say that you won't get COVID or you won't give it to somebody else. There is a Danish study that people wearing masks got COVID, 1.8%. Though the people not wearing masks got COVID, 2.3%. And that was not statistically different. Meaning, the mask did not really help them statistically from getting COVID-19. And a recent report from the CDC, the report was that those who got COVID-19 in the United States, over 70% were wearing the mask, yet they got it. So the question is, do the mask really help? Or did the politicians just want to make money out of fining people without masks or face shields? So thank you very much, and we will give you more update in the future for the next hour or so. Hasta la vista. Vaya con Diyos.